Sego, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this segment. We are going to be featuring the 14th Annual Ironworking Festival being held at the Akwesasne Mohawk Casino on Saturday, July 16th. And I'd like to formally welcome to the show today former business manager Mike Swamp. Welcome. Former Akwesasne Mohawk Casino executive Darlene Dilcox. And of course, the living legend himself, Bill Sears. Welcome aboard, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, as we start, Darlene, you were actually at the casino when we started the Ironworking Festival way back when. What can you tell us about this event?
Right after 9/11 had happened, we had a festival honoring the ironworkers that were still living that helped put up the Twin Towers. Bill was one of them, and we started with that one. And after that one, Mike came to me and had asked me to, if we would consider, the casino would consider holding the Ironworkers Festival. It had been in Oneida at Turning Stone at the time, and he was looking to have it here because Mike at that time was the business agent for Local 440. So we had, agreed to start with the Ironworkers Festival at that time.
Now, a lot of collaboration goes into this. So can you tell us a little bit about the very first year, what you remember about it?
Well, details are very important in anything that you put together. And, we had to start off with meetings with Bill and Mike and the rest of the casino staff, making sure that everybody was taken care of because there are so many things that happen inside of a festival. And we didn't have any idea how it was going to turn out. So we had to meet an awful lot, but it turned out to be very successful.
Now, what do you guys remember about the first year? Who came? How was it attended? What do you guys remember?
Well, the first year that we had it here in Akwesasne, I can remember we had about 70, 75 competitors.
Wow.
That was the first year. And this last year, just comparing the first and our last year, now we had over 105, 110 competitors. So it's grown every year.
Right. Now, Bill, in terms of getting the word out for awareness of this event, 14 years is significant, 13 at the Akwesasne Mohawk Casino. What type of measures do you do to promote this, not only locally, but regionally?
Well, I've worked all over the United States and Canada and East Coast to West Coast. I just call where I remember whatever city they're from and see if they got any guys want to come up. Mm-hmm. 9 out of 10 times, somebody will show up. Somebody I haven't seen in 30 years. It's kind of cool, to see somebody you haven't worked with in 35 years.
Yeah, I definitely would say it's a brotherhood. I remember going to one of the events and, knowing somebody who knew somebody, that 60 degrees of separation, you guys may have been on the same job and not known each other. So it is definitely a brotherhood, regardless of what city you're working in. So here's a little bit of fun here. What's the most memorable moment that you guys remember about any of the years of the Akwesasne,
For
festival?
myself, as being a competitor, I came in second place one year, and Darlene was on my case. She was
Second place is the first loser.
Right. So anyway, she kept on my case. Said, "Don't you win? Don't you win? Don't you win?" It wouldn't look good if one of the organizers in winning this contest. But I came 1 or 2 points from being the champion.
So have we had anyone from Local 440 completely win the Ultimate Ironworker to this point?
No.
But we're looking for it. So what is this year's crop looking for?
This year's crop, from what I gather, is the young guys.
Okay.
The young guys have been practicing a bit in the Utica area and with Bill Cook here in Akwesasne. So hopefully we get somebody that's going to be the next champ here from Akwesasne.
Now, Bill, I know you have a lot of memories and you have a lot of stories from ironworking over the years. I want to know what your most memorable moment was at one of our ironworking festivals.
I think when our friend Bernie Noble, who passed on this year, I think he was, 79? When he
No, I think it was a little bit older, maybe in 80s?
I think it was 84.
maybe.
Yeah.
He got 3/4 of the way up, and God bless him, he couldn't get the rest of the way up, but he got a standing ovation. And that place went wild when he come down, and he passed on this year. And we're going to be doing Darlene's going to do a tribute for him. And, he just loved Indian guys, you know, he loved being comrades and brothers in
Right.
arms and everything. And, look forward to it.
And that's another part of this festival too. It's not only recognizing the current industry and the skill set you need to be an ironworker, but it's also acknowledging the people in the past that helped build the skylines, you know, that are fathers, grandfathers, and great-grandfathers, how the Mohawk community has come together for this big event. So from a community perspective, I think it's nice that we can all come together in this one event. And not only that, but we get people all over the country coming to this event as well.
Absolutely.
So actually, we went and had one of our guys, Chris Profit, 401. He was 7-time defending champ. So we're looking forward to, you know, maybe crowning a new champion this year. But we know this year, Henry Burke, also from 401, is defending. So maybe this year we get somebody from Local 440 to knock him off that perch.
I'd like to see that. You know, I have to tell you something, Ben, is that 401 practice, and they practice, and they practice. So practice makes perfect for them guys.
They even practice on the jobs.
They
do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lunch hours.
Well,
Or they stay late
and it's
after
definitely
work.
showing, so maybe that is a little bit of incentive for our guys to kind of step up and see if we can bring that trophy back to the
And
community
I
of
have my
Akwesasne.
machine up there with the harnesses and everything, and we consulted the casino that we might have people who want to come up and practice. I'm always open to coming down, back down, and you know, from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock or sundown, whatever. Or if they want to practice, they practice. You know.
Well, I definitely want to thank you guys coming on the panel today. Again, Saturday, July 16th, it's our 14th annual Ironworking Festival held at the Akwesasne Mohawk Casino. And you know, each one of these three are going to be there. So if you have any questions, comments, you guys are going to be approachable and absolutely answer anything that they have, correct?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, we'd like to take this opportunity to once again thank them for coming on board. Any words of closing, guys?
Just everybody come out on July 16th. It's a wonderful community event, and it has turned into something bigger than just ironworkers. It's all about community.
Exactly. Darlene, you said it all.
And I also would be remiss to mention that we do have our annual chicken wing cook-off as well. I know that's always really big and popular. We have a lot of our local community members promoting their chicken wing and the recipes, and we have our defending champ, Maggie Hearn from Atomics, coming back, and she's going to be trying to defend her title. But again, thank you guys. We're looking forward to a really great event this Saturday, July 16th, right at the casino. It's a free event. There's going to be a lot of vendors, a lot of both food and crafts. And last year we had over 1,500 people come through, and we had our largest participation of vendors. So you look at from year one to where we are today, it's grown exponentially, and you guys are a huge part of that. So, yeah. Well,
Every year, growth.
yeah, awesome.
Thank you.
All right, so that concludes this segment. We'd like to thank everyone for watching. You can check us out on Facebook or check us out right at akwesasnetv.com. Yeah, well.
Yo hane, yo hane,